Hey guys, this is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading with Walu Child readings. So the day today is June the 12th, 2018. Okay, so how I'm going to do it is for the first spread I'm pulling, I'm going to use my Major Arcana deck and I'm going to tap into the energy of 6/12, which is June 12th. Okay, so the Lovers is the 6th. Major Arcana. And the Hangman is technically the 12th Major Arcana card. So, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to read into the energies of June 12th through these cards. So, again, we have these polar opposite energies with the Lovers, masculine, feminine energies. It can represent love, it can represent partnerships, it can represent alchemy between two people, it can represent alchemy within the self. So whatever resonates with you, keep in mind that this message may resonate differently for each and every one of you, whether it resonates fully or partially or not at all. So whoever is meant to take this message, I ask that you receive it in the way that you're meant to and that it be clear to you. Okay? So with the Hangman, something about this energy, this connection with the Lovers, it may have you stuck. So the traditional energy of the Hangman, he's stagnant. There's so-called stagnation. He has to, I feel like he has to be in this position to see things clearly. So he has to be stopped in his tracks to kind of judge the situation from a different perspective or angle, looking at it, whether you're looking at the situation from a third party perspective, so say taking yourself out of it and say, okay, well, if this was my best friend, or if this was my so-and-so, if I was this person, or if I was myself, how would I be looking at this? How would I perceive this situation? Sometimes it takes you to step out of your shoes and step into another's shoes. Or sometimes it takes you not looking at yourself so closely, but looking at yourself in the eyes of as if you were another person to see things more clearly. And I feel like that's what Spirit's asking you to do, especially if you feel stuck somewhere within yourself, you feeling imbalanced within a relationship. You might feel like today that relationships are on hold, that there's no movement, there's no umph in your connections, there's no excitement today. It just is. Might seem like things are on hold. It might feel like you have someone and it's kind of like you feel like you need a break, or someone else is deciding to take a break from you or the relationship. It might seem like friendships are kind of on hold. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. And I really feel like this is reflecting that's going on. Some of you guys might be judging yourselves for how you feel about a situation, especially if it pertains to the matters of the heart or a relationship. It doesn't have to just be exclusive to romantic ones, but you're judging yourself too harshly, or you're judging another person. And that's why I feel like the advice is with the Hangman is to look at things from a different perspective. Also, it could be someone feels kind of tied down by a relationship, whether this is, because I'm seeing also like friendships or family. You might feel stuck in a situation with family. Like if you have people in your life that you feel like you have to take care of, or you might feel like you have family or friends that's holding you back. Some of you might feel like your family is in the way of your relationship, a romantic relationship or a potential one. Some of you guys might be perceiving that a relationship partner or a romantic partner is holding you back in some sense. You feel stuck in this relationship. You don't feel like it's going anywhere. You're not seeing anything happening, but it could be something completely different if you look at it from another way. So that's the major energies that I pick up for June 12th. Okay, so let's see what the energies are surrounding today. Do the 5-card spread that I typically do. Let's tap into the energies for June 12th, 2018. Possibly more clarity from the 2 cards we just got. Okay, so we have some reversals. In this deck, this used to be my yes or no deck, so I can see why they're coming out reversed. So I used to do my reversals as my no's, obviously, and my yeses as my uprights. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So we have majority of Pentacle cards with the Empress at the bottom. It's the bottom card, the Empress, if you can see her. Um, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles as the overall energy. The Queen of Swords as the challenge. The Two of Cups as the approach. Six of Pentacles as your focus. And Mr. King of Pentacles as the conclusion. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. So the Three of Pentacles here, as the overall energy, this is about connections again, and I'll tell you why. Obviously, we have the Two of Cups. This is a partnership, a union, a connection. Then you have the Queen and the King. Even though the Queen, they're not exactly of the same suit, but they are still counterparts, or at least they're opposites. So you have a Queen and a King. So masculine and feminine. Could be a partnership. You guys could be at odds with each other. This could literally mean there's a dynamic between an air sign female and a earth sign male. It could literally mean that for some of you, or it could just be you guys are on different pages energetically with someone. This doesn't have to be taken into a romantic context unless it resonates in that way. If it doesn't, don't force it to be that for you. But Three of Pentacles tells me that there's some sort of partnership taking place, or some sort of dynamic foundation is being built. Maybe you have to work with someone. Like two of you have to come together. Maybe there's a third party involved. Say there's like money involved, a child, business or something, or family, or there's a friendship. There's some sort of third party energy involved. And with the Queen of Swords, the challenge that you're having may very well be this mental block of coming across too harsh or being too cold. If you're second guessing yourself whether or not you need to cut something out of the way, or if you're being too harsh or being too direct, too cold, maybe you're feeling like you really don't know that much, you need to be careful with what you're picking up, or you need to be careful with making any quick decisions. As a Queen of Swords, you're not making any quick decisions. The Queen of Swords has enough information. She's wise enough to know what's of her highest good and what isn't. But I feel like there's a little bit of second guessing. Some of you guys may feel like it's time to cut something out of the way that isn't serving you. You don't feel like it's giving you much. You might not perceive it as, it could be a job. Some of you guys might feel like this is something you're just no longer connected to. It could be a friendship. It could be cutting off ties with someone that you feel like is energetically taking advantage of you. Could also be someone taking advantage of you financially in some way. But I don't feel like this is an equal, harmonious, balanced connection, because other than the King and the Queen, the other two cards are even numbers. The Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, or the Six of Pentacles. So you have 2 and 6, which are even numbers. With the 3, this is in the middle. This is an odd number. So there's something that's not equal. The approach to the situation is the Two of Cups. Okay, so the approach to this, I feel like Spirit is telling you to approach the situation with balanced emotion. I feel that whatever decision that you're having a hard time making, or you're not seeing things clearly, or you perceive that you're not, I feel like this is you having to balance out those emotions a bit. Also approaching that which you feel connected to. Those connections or energies which you feel like you are getting something out of it. There is a mutual exchange. There are mutual interests and feelings. There are things that you're seeing positive shifts and changes. Right here, it doesn't seem like much is shifting with the Three of Pentacles. So you might be like, okay, I'm not getting anything out of this. Nothing's changing. Nothing's bettering. It's kind of just staying the same. So I'm getting to focus on, it could also be the energy. You might want to cut this old energy out and focus on bringing and manifesting a balanced energy, especially when it comes to partnership or emotions. Like, you want reciprocation of your time and energy with people in your life. You may want to feel whole and balanced within yourself. You guys might be tired of work. You guys might be tired of routines. Um, you guys might feel like you guys are having a hard time financially. Whatever resonates with you. With the Six of Pentacles as your focus, your suggested focus, focusing on what you are actually getting out of a situation. Because I feel like this ties into it. So what exactly are you gaining from this? Are you gaining anything, or are you giving to it, the situation, rather than it's giving to you, or to a person or a situation? Or could it be the other way around? Is someone else giving and you're not giving enough? Or an energy is trying to serve you and work with you, but you're on the opposite end of it, where you're not putting in the energy or the effort into it. So this focus is on exchange. Also seeing your worth in a situation as well. Maybe seeing the progression of something, weighing the pros and the cons of if something is manifesting, or if something is growing, if something is feeding you in a way that you feel is valuable, or in a way that you feel is practical. It's kind of like, look at the simple things about this, okay? So it's mundane things, simple things. Like, say for instance, I don't have enough money, so I shouldn't be spending it. You know, focus on the fact that, okay, money is an energy anyway. It always flows. It's infinite. It's just an illusion. It's an energy. It's a currency. It's not something that is necessarily set in stone. It's infinite amount of money. It's just paper, right? Coming from that perspective, some of you guys need to focus on, maybe you are in balance with your spending, or you're looking at your finances in a negative light. If this represents people in your life, then it could be obviously simple things like, okay, if I'm always there for my friend, they always want to talk to me and tell me about their problems, but when I need them, are they there for me? Or when it comes to this partnership, am I putting in all the effort and the energy and dedication into it, and this person's kind of sitting back reaping the benefits? So you have the King of Pentacles as a conclusion. Someone is full. Someone is gaining something. And I don't really feel like it's you. Okay? It could also represent that you come into balance and harmony within yourself based upon whatever you're feeling guided to do. That you come into the space of stability within yourself, groundedness, winning something in a situation, especially if it's a financial situation. I feel something does pan out for you, or it could be that you learn that you've been too dependent upon someone else for energy exchange, whether it's literally finances or it's other things. So someone is getting more out of the situation or the deal than you are. It could also be that someone is sitting comfortable and doesn't wish to change their ways. These are two stubborn people to me. The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles, to me, are stubborn energies. They can be, at least. And I feel like there's two stubborn people working together, or two fixed energies here. So whatever resonates with you, I hope that that does. Because it doesn't resonate so much with me, but it's not about me. I hope it resonates, though. Okay. Let's see what's up with the love energies. Love energies for June 12th. 2018, romantic partnerships, friendships, family, all types of partnerships and connections that are of relevancy for those who are watching, and what energy surround the matters of the heart today. These cards don't want to shuffle. Okay. What are the energies? Compatibility, inner peace. All right, let's see. So, I feel like what you'll find is connecting with others that actually resonate with you on a deep inner level, it seems. Respecting each other's differences, respecting each other's path. I hope you can see that. Respecting the differences of who you are as persons, individuals. Because their birds are riding in two different directions, but they're still greeting each other. So there's a respect for those who have their own thing, that do their own thing, that's individual. Or this could be a couple where you guys still live your own lives and still respect each other, still honor your connection. There's still a harmonious connection. Or I feel like taking this inner peace, when you have inner peace, so does your relationship. So you'll never feel like, okay, I own this person, or I have to own them, or I have to be in control of what they do, where they go, how often they call me, how often they see me, how often, how often they say this or say that, or don't do this or do that. When you're more focused on your inner world, maybe creating or manifesting a stable, compatible relationship, everything has to start within the self first. So she's writing in her journal. She's sitting down with herself and she's writing out everything in her universe that she wishes to create. But also she's looking at herself in a state where she knows that it's like she knows she's accountable for everything that she's creating in her little bubble. It's kind of like a vortex, or what they call a vortex, or this other dimension of everything she's ever wanted. She's coming to awareness of that. She's gone through some sort of shifts and changes. In the top of this bubble, it says you are enough. So the things that she's creating, she deserves these things. It's just coming to terms with that you can have it. Also coming into terms that she's enough within herself. She doesn't really need anything or anybody to validate her existence. She's not making anyone else responsible for her happiness nor sadness, because she knows that she rules her own universe. So you can only get to me and penetrate me if I allow you to. That's the energy I pick up. She's enjoying herself. She's writing in her journal. She could be expressing herself. She could be writing a gratitude letter to herself, writing down a list of things that she wishes to manifest, and it could be a stable, compatible relationship. But I feel like this is coming from a healthy state. Also, it could be that some of you guys are in a space where you need to reflect on the connection and see if it's worth staying in, or if it's worth getting to know this person, or should you just continue to keep it moving with peace and respect for what things are, but not, holding a grudge. That's the major energies that I pick up from the love energy. All right, pick a card with I believe this is the Sacred Oracle. No, it's the Hidden Realms Oracle. Hidden Realms Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Alright, so let's step into the energies. If you guys have something that you want to get guidance on, maybe something that you are not seeing about a situation, person, just your life, this will tap into the hidden energies behind the situation. So I'm going to do 4 cards this time. I'm going to ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for those who feel guided to receive a message from this deck, and that this deck delivers a message to them accurately, whichever card or cards you feel guided to choose, and that it speaks to you in a way that it's supposed to, and that it resonates with you, and it gives you clarity and healing and love. Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay, I guess that's enough shuffling. Okay. Alright. So I am running a $2 special reading if you guys are not aware. I'm running that now until the 16th, which is this Saturday, June 16th. So the special is still the special is still going. $2 for 5 cards. My 5-card spreads are typically $25, so this is a complete steal. This is a gift and an offer that I'm giving to a lot of people. You guys seem to obviously take to it. You guys are taking advantage of it, which I appreciate. So if you guys are interested in that, $2. I'll leave all of the information in the description box below about how to obtain this reading. Please allow me at least 3 to 5 business days to give you your reading, because I'm overbooked now. I was not expecting that. And on top of that, I do have personal readings that I still have scheduled to go out. So I have to do those first. Those are priority. But 3 to 5 business days for you guys, I will definitely get your readings out from the time that you purchased it. If you guys are looking for any other full-on in-depth personal readings with me, check out my website, waluchildreadings.com. If you guys are looking for prayer candles, 7-day candles, spell candles, if you guys are looking for sage, cleansing tools, things like that, I also have gemstone and crystal jewelry if you guys are interested. Just be sure that you guys sign up as a member first before purchasing out on my website. If you guys need an instant reading with me, something right away, I do have instant services on my Instantgo mobile app. Instantgo is a mobile app for iPhone and Apple users only for as of right now. So if you guys are interested in an instant reading, my services tab has some of the same services on my website, but for instant readings. I also offer phone session readings there. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. If you guys do not have an Apple or iPhone device, or for whatever reason are unable to download Instantgo, I do have an um, emergency reading option. Once it's purchased, you'll get your reading in via email within 24 hours of purchase. So anything that you need to know will be in the description box, all right? So I'll give you guys a moment to meditate on the cards that resonate with you, and then we'll go ahead and pull. Okay. All right, hopefully you have some time to meditate. So if you guys are drawn to this pile here, you guys have the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. So the energy that's underneath the surface with this situation, and this is number 15, by the way. So what you guys are not seeing is that something is being revealed to you. There's some information that's being shown to you. There's something about two energies, two separate things. She has these two orbs in her hands. So there's some sort of balance or something that is coming into harmony and into balance. So number 15 could represent a beginning of a significant change. Could also represent something coming together, a harmonious energy. Um, but I'm picking up that you're receiving some sort of clarity about a situation, especially if there was imbalances. You're going to receive some insight, or you have insight about this. There is positive energy here on the side of this. I feel like once you get that clarity, you might feel free. You might be in a state of gratitude, thankfulness. You might rejoice in the fact that you received this clarity. Or you need to rest in the fact that you have enough clarity to guide you through. But there's something that's definitely illuminated to you. There's enlightenment that's here. So I hope that that resonates with you. Card number 2. The hidden energy here says the well watcher. It says wisdom, power of the divine, number 7. Okay? So you're wise in this situation as well. There's a bird. It looks like an owl. It's a white owl. And for a minute, it kind of looked like an angel, too. So you're getting some wise guidance and advice from a divine spirit. Or it could even be your higher self. But you might be a little bit naive to something, and Spirit's giving you clarity about that. But you, even in this stage where you're at, you feel like you're kind of new to a situation, or you feel like you're really naive, or you feel like you're ignorant to something you can't see, you have a lot of wisdom actually than you perceive yourself to have. There's something that you're getting some sort of clarity on, or Spirit speaking to you, and I feel like you need to take heed to this message. There might be something that's dried up, something that hasn't been tended to, nurtured. Could be yourself, it could be a situation, an energy. It's number 7, so this is definitely speaking of the crown chakra, so you guys need to pay attention to any bright ideas that you're getting, any messages that are coming to you, something that speaks to you on a higher level, something that stands out. Could be something someone says around you, could be a sign or synchronicity, a dream, or a bright idea. So pay attention to that. Okay. Card number 3. If you were drawn to card number 3, you have the Fire Prince. It says optimism and aggression, number 40. So, there may have been some stagnations and now things are moving forward, or you're very adamant about making something move forward. There's something that you wish to create or build, and it's like things may be moving very fast all of a sudden, or you want things to move very fast. Be very careful not to overdo this energy, not to be aggressive, not to fall into a imbalanced energy by trying to force control or force things to happen, or to move things in a pace that you want it to if it's not meant to. But I feel like if it's the other way around, that the energy is moving fast, be optimistic, because I feel like there was some energy of stagnation. Things were not moving so fast, and it was really slow. But now things are moving ahead. All right, card number 4. Okay, the Map Maker of Destiny says authentic purpose, inspiration, free will, with number 24. Okay. So with this situation, I feel like you're being guided on a specific path, or which direction to take, or what decisions to make. I feel like you need to evaluate whether this is something that you are authentically connected to, something you feel like is really for you. I'm also getting that you need to follow your own path, your own destiny, and not follow the typical go-to, or be careful not to fall in line with others, or you can take other people's advice, or things into consideration, but don't allow that to overrule your own free will decisions or choices, or where you feel like you're being called to move or do. You guys might get some sort of inspiration through writing about something. This could be your purpose being a writer, or something about writing messages, or someone um, kind of like something showing you, maybe there's a journal that you've written out something and showing you what you're manifesting or what is unfolding. With number 24, this could be something coming into balance, two energies coming together, two energies being built or created, or multiple people coming together to create something, because there's a harmony that's taking place. So follow your insight and your truth, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm picking up, you guys. So if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading with me, anything you need to know will be in the description box below of this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Until the next reading,